Hello and welcome to this tutorial. My name is Ionuț, I'm one of the graphic designers here at Webtoons, and today I'm going to show you how you can customize colors for the SimpleApp email notification template. There are a few styles we could choose from, but in this tutorial I'm going to use the compact blue version. So first thing we need to do is make a copy of our file. So I'm going to go into the main item folder, blue, source. I'm just going to copy the compact version. Paste. Rename this to main version and just delete the extra files here that we're not going to use. We're going to use a custom logo. It's for a company called Codex, and we're going to create a color palette based on this design. So I'm going to head over to color.adobe.com. Just going to select create from image and upload my logo. Adobe will create this color palette for us that we can use to update our design. So we want to click color wheel so we get this controller here so we can update our colors. Now let's start editing the CSS files. So I'm going to go to my main version and just open up the main CSS file. There's a quick way to get to the color version. Just going to type in a span and this will take me directly to the color version. The first thing we'll need to do is update the default link color. I'm just gonna use the green we got and maybe tone it to a darker shade because it's for the text and we need it to be visible. So just paste in the code. Next up is the default font color. I'm just gonna keep this. You can go for a darker or lighter shade of gray. Color for the header and the main button is white. I'm just gonna keep this as well. Also for the footer area, I'm not gonna touch that. Let's just update the option button font color to white. So just gonna go here and change this to white. Next are the highlight area and the main titles. I'm just gonna keep this as they are and just move to the highlight color. So currently the highlight color is a light shade of blue. You can update this. I think it's gonna work well with our design, so I'll just move along to the backgrounds. So let's get our main background. Just gonna go to a color wheel and copy the hex code. Paste it in. Next up is the body color. I'm just gonna leave this to white. Also, the main background, not gonna change that, but let's just find a shade for the option button. So I'm going to go to the color wheel and just pull this back a little bit and copy the hex code and just paste it in. So let's see what we have so far. I'm just going to open one of the files. So we have the header ready. Let's just move on with our CSS. I'm going to keep the highlight area color. Just going to move to the main button and use one of the shades of green we got. Copy, paste. Also use the same color for the stat color one. This is used for the stat page and it's the first label. Right, next for the label we'll need a lighter shade of gray, so let's just go to the color palette. Just gonna drag this closer to the center so it's lighter. Just pull this back. And we're just gonna copy the code and paste it in. Let's use this color for the other types of buttons, so just gonna paste the code here. Let's refresh and see what we did. Alright, let's open up the stat page. We still need to update these two labels, so I'm just gonna use the same shade of gray we did for the section labels, and I'm going to use the main color for the last one. So copy this and stat color 3. Alright. Okay, now that we have this, let's just update the logo. So in the asset folder, I'm gonna open up logo .psd. I'm going to hide the SimpleApp logo, and let's just drag our transparent type logo in there, and I'm just gonna position this to the left. Save for web. Go to our folder, images, and just replace the old logo. Okay. Next we'll need to update the color for the images used for the option button. So I'm gonna go back to the asset folder and just select the related images. There's a list of these in the documentation. Just gonna drag this here. And let's copy the main background color. And I'm just gonna use color overlay and just paste in the code. Alright, just gonna copy the layer style, and I'm going to save this for web and replace the old one. So let's do this for the other images. Paste the style and export. Right, we're done with the images. Now let's get our CSS inline. So I'm gonna open up one of the files. Let's say invoice. Gonna go to my CSS file, select all, copy, and just replace this external link with our CSS. Just gonna save this. Now let's use the MailChimp Inliner tool to get our CSS inline. So select all, copy all the code. Just gonna go to the Inliner tool. You can find the link to this in the description. Paste in my code and hit convert. Alright, we're almost done. Copy the code and let's just update the image path. So I'm just gonna replace this path with a custom relay I have, and we are all done. So just repeat this process for the other templates and you should be good. Don't forget to run a quick test. Also, if you have any questions, write them in the comment area. Till next time, this is your Node signing off. Bye.